Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the lecture of law. In our last lecture, we have started a new chapter, one-way slab, and we have seen some theory part of this one-way slabs in a previous lecture. So today we are going to start the examples of one-way slabs. So before going to start the example, we will see a cross section of a one-way slab, and we will see how to detailing a one-way slab. That also we have seen in a previous lecture, but today we will revise that topic and we will go for the examples of a one-way slabs. So this is the basically cross section and a plan of a slab. So basically in a plan there is a Ly and Lx. Ly is a shorter direction and Lx is a shorter direction and Ly is a longer direction. While we are going to design a one-way slab, we will consider a one small strip that is a 1 meter width. So we will take a 1 meter strip for design of any one-way slabs. So you can see a section AA. In a section AA is taken with the span Lx. So you have to show this section after a completion of a design of a one-way slab. So you have to show a distribution steel, that is a dotted bend up bars, that is you can see that is a bend up bars, and this is a main steel. Capital D is overall depth and small d is a depth minus this cover. Alright, so you have to see all this detail in a section after designing of any one-way slab. So let's start one example. Design a simply supported one-way slab for an effective span of a 3 meter to carry a total factored load of 9 kN per meter square. Use M20 concrete and Fe250 steel. Draw a sketch with all required details. So here effective span is given 3 meter, total factored load, already factored load is given 9 kN per meter square. So we can see 9 kN per meter it is. FCK is 20 Newton per mm square and Fy is given 250 Newton per mm square. So as we know all the steps of design, so first of all we have to calculate the effective depth. So for calculating the effective depth, there is a description given in IS 456-2000 in a page number 37 and 38. As per that, L by D is equal to 20 into MF. Here we have taken 20 because we are calculating an example of a simply supported one-way slab. Assume a 0.4% steel. Fy is 250 and Fs. So for Fy 250, Fs will be 145. That you can see in IS 456 figure number 4. So from this figure we can find out value of MF. So from this figure MF is 2. So we will put the value of MF and L in this equation and we will find D. So here D is a 75 mm, so we will provide a small d is 100 mm. Minimum depth of the slab required is 100 mm. Now overall depth is 100 plus 5 plus 20. So what is a 5? So 5 we have assumed 10 mm dia bars in a slab. So that is 10 by 2, that means 5 plus 20 is overall cover. So that's why our overall depth is 125 mm. Now we will find a bending moment. So for finding a bending moment, here we have a L is a 3 meter and W is a 9 kN per meter. So our mu will be WL square by 8. So you can take 9 as a W and L is a 3. So our mu is a 10.125 kN into meter. अब हम लोग इफेक्टिव डेप्थ फॉर फ्लेक्चर फाइंड आउट करेंगे और चेक करेंगे कि हमारी जो रिक्वायर्ड है वो हमने जो प्रोवाइड की है उससे कम है ना. अगर हम लोगों ने जो प्रोवाइड की है उससे अगर रिक्वायर्ड ज़्यादा है तो हमें हमारी जो डेप्थ है उसकी डेप्थ इंक्रीज करनी पड़ेगी. राइट. सो यहाँ पे Fy 250 है तो उसके लिए हमारा mu का इक्वेशन हो जाएगा 0.148 FCK BD स्क्वायर. mu इज 10.125 किलो न्यूटन इंटू मीटर. सो इसको हम लोग न्यूटन इंटू में कन्वर्ट कर लेंगे. 0.148 20 एफ के है. बी हम लोग 1000 लेंगे क्योंकि हम 1 मीटर स्ट्रिप के लिए कैलकुलेट कर रहे हैं. एंड डी हमें फाइंड आउट करना है. तो इसको डी को सब्जेक्ट बना के हमें डी कितना मिल रहा है यहाँ पे 58.48 mm, राइट. और हम लोगों ने प्रोवाइड कितना किया है 100 mm. मतलब कि अवर डी रिक्वायर्ड इज लेस देन अवर डी प्रोवाइडेड. दैट मीन्स अवर डिजाइन इज ओके. Now we will provide a main steel. So for provision of a main steels, first of all we have to calculate a percentage of the steels. So for calculating a percentage of the steel, we have a equation PT is equal to 50 into Fy upon PT is equal to 50 into FCK upon Fy. 1 minus under root 1 minus 4.6 mu upon FCK BT square. And we will put all the value in this equation. Here we will take mu 10.125 into 10 raised to 6, B 1000 and D 100. Here we will take a small d, right? That's why we have taken 100. Our small d is 100 and overall d is 125. So from this equation we find PT 0.50 percentage. Now we will provide a percentage of the steel in equation of AST. So equation of AST is PT BD upon 100. So here PT is 0.50, B is 1000 and D is 100 divided by 100. So our AST is 500 mm square. Here we have considered 10 dia bars. So small AST will be 78.53 mm square. So spacing equation for the spacing is small AST upon capital AST, which we have to provide the area of the steel in a one-way slab into 1000. So provide a spacing 150 mm center to center. So our provided AST will be a 524 mm square. So here we will provide a 10 mm dia at 150 mm center to center AST. ठीक है, यहाँ पे हमारा मेन स्टील का पार्ट खत्म हो गया. Now we will provide a distribution steel. So as we know, a criteria for the distribution steel, a minimum distribution steel should be a 0.15 percentage when our Fy is Fe 415, sorry, Fe 250. Here our Fe grade of the steel is given 250. So as per IS 456 2000, page number 48, clause number 26.5.2.1, we will provide a minimum steel criteria, that is a 0.15 percentage of total cross section area, right? So we will find AST by putting a equation of AST PT BD upon 100. So here PT is a 0.15, B is a 1000 and D is a 125. Here we will take overall D. Remember this thing, while we are providing a distribution steel, then we will take a whole depth, right? D is 125 mm. Consider 6 dia bars. So for the 6 dia bars, AST is a 28.27 mm square. So spacing would be a small AST upon capital AST in 200. So our spacing is 150.77 mm. So we will provide a 150 mm center to center. Now we will find a capital AST which we have provided. So our provided AST is a 188 mm square. Now we will provide 6 mm dia at 150 mm center to center and AST is a 188 mm square. After providing distribution steel and main steel, we have to check for a cracking, for a deflection and for a shear, and at last for a development length, right? So we have already seen this criteria for the check for cracking, check for deflection in a previous lecture in a theory part, right? So today we will imply in examples. So for a check for a cracking for a main steel, there is a two criteria. It should be a 3D or 300 mm. So this should be a less than value of these both, right? So our main steel spacing, we have provided a 150 mm center to center distance, and our 3D D is 100 mm, so that is a 300 mm and 300 mm. इन दोनों में से जो लेस वैल्यू है उससे लेस देन हमारा प्रोवाइडेड स्पेसिंग होना चाहिए, right? So here we have provided a 150 mm, that is less than 300 mm. So that's why this is okay. For a distribution steel, the criteria is a 5D or a 450. इन दोनों में से जो लेस देन वैल्यू है उससे हमारा स्पेसिंग कम होना चाहिए, right? So the value of 5D is a 500 mm and 450. So लेसर वैल्यू कौन सी है? 450 है, और हम लोगों ने सेंटर टू सेंटर डिस्टेंस कितना प्रोवाइड किया था? 150 mm, राइट? सो वो 450 mm से कम है, मतलब कि यहाँ पे भी ओके है. So check for cracking is okay for the both main steel and distribution steel. Now we will check for a deflection. So deflection check करने के लिए हमें क्या करना पड़ेगा? सबसे पहले allowable L by D find out करेंगे and actual L by D देखेंगे. So our actual L by D ratio should be a less than of allowable L by D. So for allowable L by D, first of all we will find out MF, value of MF. So value of MF we can find out from page number 38, figure number 4. So for that we have to check our provided percentage of the steel. So our provided percentage of the steel we can find out from a 100 AST upon BD. AST we have provided, will take. So here we have provided a 524 mm square area of the steel in a main steel. So our provided percentage of the steel is a 0.524 percentage, right? So for a 0.524 percentage, our MF is 1.9. From we will find out the MF from figure number 4 given in a IS 456 page number 38, that we have seen in a previous lecture how to find out MF from this figure. अगर आपको किसी को भी प्रॉब्लम है MF फाइंड आउट करने में तो आप मुझे डायरेक्टली कॉल कीजिए, मैं आपको समझाऊंगी. आप प्रीवियस लेक्चर भी देखिए जिसमें मैंने वो कटिंग भी रखा है IS 456 पेज नंबर 38 का, जिसमें से आपको वो फिगर दिखाई दे रही है और मैंने एक्सप्लेन किया है कि हाउ टू फाइंड आउट MF फ्रॉम दैट. Now after finding this MF we will find allowable L by D. So allowable L by D is equal to 20 into MF. So we'll put a value and allowable L by D value is 38, and our actual value of LD is 30. L is 3000 and D is 100. So here 30 is less than 38. That means our deflection criteria is also okay. Now we will check for a development length. So for checking the development length, there is a clause given in a page number 44 IS 456 2000. So there is a equation LD should be less than or equal to 1.3 m1 upon V plus L0, right? So taking larger of these two values, D should be 100 mm or 12 diameter of the bar we have provided in a main steel is a 10 mm, so we will take a 12 into 10, that's why it is a 120, and a 100 mm, so larger value is a 120 mm. Now we will find SF at support. So equation for SF is WL by 2. So we will put a value of W9, value of L3 divided by 2. So SF at support is a 13.5 kilonewton. AST at support will be a 50% of AST at a mid span. So हम लोगों ने mid span में AST कितना provide किया था? 524 by mm square. So उसको हम लोग divide by 2 करेंगे. So हमारा AST at support हो गया 262 mm square. because of 50 percentage bars are bent up, so near support, so only a bottom bars are provided anchorage, right? So first of all we will find M1. so M1 फाइंड आउट करने के लिए हम लोग जो बीम के अंदर करते थे पेज नंबर 96 IS 456-2000 में जो इक्वेशन दिया है वो इक्वेशन के अंदर वैल्यू पुट करेंगे सारी और हमें M1 मिलेगा. सो M1 का इक्वेशन है 0.87 FY AST इंटू डी 1 माइनस FY इंटू AST अपॉन FC के इंटू BD. सो हियर FY इज 250, AST इज 262. हम लोग जो हाफ ऑफ द 524 ले रहे हैं सो वो हो गया है 262. डी स्मॉल डी लेंगे जो है 100. सो सारी वैल्यू पुट कर देंगे इक्वेशन में और उसको अगर सॉल्व करेंगे तो हमें M1 की वैल्यू मिल रही है 5.51 इंटू 10⁶ न्यूटन इंटू mm, राइट. अब ये जो M1 है वो हम लोग आगे जो इक्वेशन देखा था 1.3 M1 अपन V प्लस L0 वाला वो इक्वेशन के अंदर वैल्यू पुट कर देंगे. इक्वेशन के अंदर वैल्यू पुट कर की हम लोगों ने, सो हमें कितना मिला 650.60 mm. अब हम लोग देखेंगे LD की वैल्यू फाइंड आउट करेंगे. सो LD का इक्वेशन है 0.87 FY इंटू 5 अपॉन 4 टाउ BD. हम लोग डायरेक्टली भी LD फाइंड आउट कर सकते हैं कौन किससे SP16 से, बट SP16 इज नॉट अलाउड इन योर एग्जामिनेशन. That's why we have to calculate LD by this equation 0.87 FY into 5 upon 4 into tau BD, right? So we will put the value of tau BD 1.2 Newton per mm square from IS 456-2000 page number 42 and put the value of FY 250. We will take phi as a phi, so we will find the LD is a 45.35. So here 45.35 is less than of 644 into 81. So phi should be a less than or equal to 14.23 mm, right? So here we have provided a phi value of phi is 10 mm, right? So we will put the value of phi as 10 mm in this 45.3 into 10, so it is a 453 mm. So as per our criteria of LD, so LD should be less than or equal to this equation's value. So from this equation we have find value of LD is 650.60 mm, right? So our provided value is 453 mm. So our provided is less than this value, that's why our criteria for the LD, that is okay. Now we have to check for shear. This is the last check for one way shear, one way slab. So we all know how to check for a shear. We have also calculated check for shears example in a isolated column footing. So for a checking for shear, first of all we have to find out a tau V and tau C. So for calculating a tau V, we have a equation VU upon BD. Here VU is a 13.5 into 10⁻³ divided by B is a 1000 and D is 100. So our tau V is a 0.135 Newton per mm square. Here we will consider a 50% bars bent up at a support to resist a shear. So we will take area of the steel, 50% of the steel provided. So here our ASG will be a 524 by 2, मतलब कि 262 mm square. Find out the percentage of the steel. So for calculating a PT, we have a equation 100 AST upon BD. AST is 262, B is 1000 and D is 100. So our PT is a 0.262 percentage. FCK is a 20 Newton per mm square given. So our tau C would be a 0.36 Newton per mm square. For a D 125 mm and K is 130. So tau c dash would be a k into tau c. So k is 1.30 and tau c is a 0.36. So our tau c dash is a 0.468 Newton per mm square. So here tau v is less than tau c dash. That means our shear criteria is also okay. Right, in a one way example, what we will do, first of all we will find depth. After finding a depth, we have to calculate a bending moment. After calculating a bending moment, we will provide a main steel, distribution steel. मेन स्टील और डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन स्टील प्रोवाइड करने के बाद हमें सारे चेक करने हैं, चेक फॉर क्रैकिंग, चेक फॉर shear, चेक फॉर, ये आगे हम लोगों ने किया था डेवलपमेंट लेंथ एंड चेक फॉर डिफ्लेक्शन. सो ये 4 चेक्स हमें करने हैं. आपको एग्जांपल में अगर दिया है कि ओनली आपको डिफ्लेक्शन चेक करना है, सो आपको सिर्फ डिफ्लेक्शन चेक करना है. अगर आपको बोला है कि डेवलपमेंट लेंथ का चेक कीजिए, तो आपको डेवलपमेंट लेंथ का चेक करना है. मतलब को चेक करने के लिए अगर आपको कुछ लिखा नहीं है तो आपको चारों करने हैं. अगर आपको कोई स्पेसिफिक बताया है कि आपको ये चेक करना है तो आपको वही करना है. Right, after completion of this all checks and example, we will draw this section. In this section we will show all the dimensions that we have founded. We have provided distribution steel 6 mm dia at 150 mm center to center. We have provided alternate bent up bars. Main steel we have provided 10 dia at 150 mm center to center. Our effective span is a 3000, that is given. Small d we have provided is 100 and capital D is 125. So we have to show all the dimensions what we have provided in this example, right? ओके, यहाँ पे आपका एग्जाम्पल ख़त्म होता है. अगर आपको कोई क्वेरी है ये एग्जाम्पल के रिलेटेड, तो आप मुझे डायरेक्टली कॉल कीजिए या फिर आप मुझे व्हाट्सएप मीटिंग पे भी पूछ सकते हो. अगर मैं एक एग्जाम्पल आपको घर पे करने के लिए दूंगी, अगर आपसे वो सॉल्व नहीं हो रहा है तो भी आप मुझे कॉल कर सकते हो. थैंक यू फॉर द लिसनिंग दिस लेक्चर. थैंक यू सो मच एवरीवन.